I would say it's heart. Punch is a story about redemption, forgiveness, and about people's ability to change and move forward with their lives in the most terrible of circumstances.
It's also very funny, which sounds a bit odd. It's a cracking night out in that respect, but that's part of James Graham's genius. It kind of pulls the rug from under you. The essence and the core of this story is a true story.
It talks about the dangers of one-punch violence, it talks about the power of restorative justice, it talks about masculinity, it talks about architecture, it talks about problems with our criminal justice system.
I think people don't think when they throw a punch, and we're seeing more and more and more violence in the street. This story shows one outcome of throwing a punch without thinking, but that outcome happens more than we hear about.
It really forces you to stand in the shoes of the characters and say, what would I do in that situation, in that circumstance?
And I think that's why it touches so many people who come, because whether you're from Nottingham or not from Nottingham, I think you've know someone or have heard of someone for whom that story is relevant.
We get to give a voice that's not really heard much in the mainstream.
And I'm from the estate that Jacob grew up on, so it's really beautiful. I love the set because it really, when you're underneath that tunnel, it really does feel like you're in the estate.
And because it's James Graham and he's our State of the Nation playwright, there is a huge societal, cultural, political context for everything that's going on.
A piece of theatre that's funny, engaging, swift, energetic, irreverent, and deeply moving and challenging.